Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy here to give you guys this week's edition of Tabloids and Trending Topics with T. Let me say y'all almost didn't get it. Mostly because I was pulling other stuff on my computer and I totally forgot to like cleanse it, because I keep it on so much, so I forgot to, go through, purge it, run the antivirus and everything, and then restart the computer. So because I didn't do that, I had everything up. It didn't crash, but it was running slow, so I had to go through all of that. And I was just about to say I'm not gonna fucking do it, but we're here, right? We're here. So I do want to say really quickly that I did say that I will be out of the loop for the next 3 weeks. Well, what happened is the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, they next week, but I still have the 2 preceding weeks. So you guys will more than likely, you'll get a video of this upcoming Sunday, just not the following Sunday. So, hey, good miracles, you feel me? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, appreciate it, welcome. Like I said, we got some shit to talk about. Plus, I got some, I guess we could say live footage. Not really live footage, but I'm going to just flip the camera and actually point it on my computer screen and let y'all kind of hear the audio or some shit. So, I'm going to do shit just a little differently today. But start off with the sad shit as we always do. So first, I saw this on Facebook. So apparently there are 6 black teens that were a part of a robotics team went missing inside of the Constitutional Hall in Washington, D.C. So amidst all of the craziness that has been going on this week, a lot of people consider that stuff to be a distraction from this. But prayers go to the families. Hopefully these 6 children can, be returned to their families. Hopefully. Also prayers to Kenya Moore. She lost her grandmother this week. So prayers up to Kenya. We'll talk about her and the Real Housewives momentarily. But the last thing that I want to talk about is, even though it's not prayers, it's a sad story that turned good. So earlier this month, there was a 21-year-old woman named China Ann Battle. She passed away from a stray bullet that hit her, as she's from New York. And there is a GoFundMe up for her to assist in taking care of her 3-year-old daughter named, I think it's Amelia Battle. So the GoFundMe was for $30,000. Well, Brooklyn native Ty Gibson of the Minnesota Timberwolves donated $20,000, and now they're just $5,000 short. Oh, I'm a heifer. Okay, I'm a heifer. All right, Biffa. See, I'm trying to talk about something positive, but thank you for bringing the comedy. But I want to just say, hand clap to him. Well, I'm about to get off the sad shit momentarily. I mean, if you've tuned into the show in previous weeks, you would know we start off with the sad shit first. Y'all see how Alex just go here trying to take over the show. Granted, this is y'all's show, but Alex, stop it. Anyway, now that we done with the sad shit, I know you do. So the Real Households of Atlanta, since we start talking about Kenya. So first off, Kenya is trying to force her husband to film on the show. We all know Andy is trying to put that pressure on her. So she's trying to put the pressure on him, but it doesn't seem like, there's any budging going on there. So with that being said, Kenya's time on the show might be limited. But we shall see. Speaking of Kenya, I'm a segue. Marlo and Nene apparently have kissed and made up. Marlo posted a picture of her, Nene, and Cynthia, a party that Nene had, and then there was a subsequent photo, I think, that Nene posted that also had Kenya in there, which is funny because we know last season Kenya and Marlo had words at one point. So they done kissed and made up, so it seems like this might be in the lines that we're probably going to see play out in this upcoming season of The Real Households of Atlanta. Well, of course she does. She's making friends and trying to sit here and solidify a spot. I respect it, but I hope she actually has a valid storyline. Now, fake Trip Parks. I know y'all finna get a laugh out of this. So I know a lot of us was happy. Well, I know a lot of people were happy that she got the axe from the show. Y'all know how I feel about it. I feel they should have kept her on and allowed all of the fucking ladies to drag the hell out of her from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. Well, y'all might be happy to know that, well, back in 2016, she purchased a 9,000 square feet, 9-bath, 6-bedroom mansion. Well, it was put on Zillow for rent for $10,000 a month. Now, she hasn't been living there, but she's now thus put that up on Zillow, and within like the last day, she went ahead and took it off, trying to pretend as if it was never on there. So somebody is having some financial trouble. So I guess this is what happened when those Bravo checks stopped paying. But I mean, I wonder how many people are really, really sad about Fake Dre having financial troubles. And here's the thing: if she was really making money from, you know, being a lawyer and, you know, working in the morgue and everything, this shouldn't be an issue, should it? I don't know. And also makes you wonder about that money that Apollo, you know, I'm gonna leave the money thing alone because they divorced now, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. True if she don't live there, but the fact that she, I guess, acquired it, I guess she was supposed to be moving into it, but with all this that has happened, she hasn't. I don't know, but the fact that she put it on Zillow, you would think that maybe she would have kept it a little bit hush-hush and still rented it out, but the fact that it was on there, she quickly took it down. I don't know. It really makes you think. It makes you wonder. I don't know. But I just thought that I'd bring that to y'all. Y'all do with it what you will. Now, everybody's, not mine, but everybody's favorite queen, Beyonce. So, with her last album, Lemonade, the song, I believe it was Formation, sampled a snippet of New Orleans YouTube comedian Messi Maya. And the family had thus went ahead and filed for a lawsuit against Beyonce. Well, she was trying to do the whole, I guess, motion of it being claims of fair use. So people on YouTube, like me, you know, you can sometimes use certain things under the grounds of fair use, but sometimes it's hit or miss and all this other stuff. Well, the Louisiana federal judge denied Beyonce's motion to dismiss the claim, and now the case is still ongoing. But we don't know how much money the family is requesting, so we shall surely see. Now, Miss Brandy. Now we all know Brandy. Brandy be on one. I love Brandy, but she needs to stay the fuck off social media, right? Well, she's now returning to Broadway. She is now going to she's returning to Broadway for the role of Roxy Hart in Chicago. So hopefully, just hopefully, that this role will keep her off of social media. It will keep her busy and keep her out of the fuck shit. Because, like I said, all the stupid shit and crazy shit that Brandy does on social media, it is very damaging to her brand. So I'm hoping that this will sit here and help Miss Brandy Norwood out. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right, so Rick Ross. Now I gotta pull this up. Now, he did I think it was an interview or something, and pretty much made mention of the fact that he has his record label, but he has no intent to sign any female rappers, because if he were to do that, he would feel entitled to have sex with them after spending so much money on them for the photo shoots and yada. Now, a lot of people was in an uproar because he said that. Personally, I'm not upset that he said it, because I respect the fact that, okay, well, at least he knows. It's not like he's saying, well, I'm not signing a female artist, but he's saying, like, I know how I am. And especially for those of us who watch Love and Hip Hop, let's just say Atlanta, for instance, we all know that if Stevie J sits here and, you know, he has somebody sign, he's probably smashing them. So at least Rick's whole thing is, I'm not going to do it, you know. I didn't catch that one. I did not catch. Okay, see now he doing too much. He doing too much. Now, he did address the issue, so I guess we could say backpedaling, pussy popping, And he said, I want to address an insensitive comment I made on a very sensitive issue, especially in a minority-dominated industry like hip-hop. My entire empire's backbone is... I miss it. But my entire empire's backbone is led by two of the strongest people I know, and they have happened to be women, my mother and sister. The operations wouldn't run without them, and I have the highest regard and respect for women in the industry. I have a daughter myself, my most cherished gift in the world. My comment is not reflection on my beliefs of the issue. A mistake I regret. I hope to use my mistake, my platform, and the community to create positive discussion to implement change on a very important issue. Respect for the ones who stand up to say, hey, that isn't right. Now it's time to accept responsibility and all do better. I look forward to continuing to work with and support female artists. My discovery process was documented by VH1 #Sign, which premiered last night. Many of the most talented artists you'll see in the running to be the next #MMG superstar are female artists. I look forward to clarifying my comments through support. There we go. So, you know, like I said, I mean, I get what he did. I probably would have felt better had he said it publicly, because I'm pretty sure it was the Breakfast Club, and when she made said comment again, it's been a while, a lot of stuff going on, so forgive me. But that's probably one that he probably should have went and said that publicly. But I know why he didn't do it, just so he can get everything out and leave it be. But it is what it is. So what else we got? Amber Rose, y'all. Amber fucking Rose. Now, about a year ago on the show, we all went up for Mother. We went up for it. We really did. You know, because, you know, especially when she had, you know, she clapped back hard as fuck on Kanye. But she done fucked up, y'all. So I have a snippet from the Shade Room that I'm going to play, because she took a jab at Philly. So give me a second while I get this set. All right, it's flipped, and I'm just going to let y'all listen to what she had to say.
What was your determination to say, you know what, I'm going to be bigger than this, better than this, and I'm going to be somebody after that?
You know what's crazy? I grew up in a very poor neighborhood, and I don't know how I could say this without sounding like fucked up, but a lot of the people where I'm from aren't traditionally attractive people.
I understand what you're saying.
And for me, being blessed with beauty, as beautiful women know, it's a blessing and a curse. And to grow up in such an area and be blessed with beauty, it was very difficult for me. And a lot of people, you know, used to be like, you ain't from South Philly, you're from California or something. And like I would be on the bus and they're like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Broad Ellsworth. And they're like, nah, you're not like from there. I'm like, yo, I was born and raised in Broad Ellsworth.
What was your determination to say, you know what, I'm going to be bigger than this?
Okay. All right. People from Philly are not traditionally attractive, everybody. I see. I need a sip on that one. Now, part of me wants to give Mother the benefit of the doubt, but I can't. And I think if y'all really caught how she looked after she said it, because when you got another angle of her on the camera, I think it rested her head like, fuck, that came out wrong. Honestly, I really don't know. I think what she was probably hinting at is colorism, which is what I can think. And I mean, here's the thing. I mean, she okay looking, but she ain't all that now. Now, in her saying that, gotta find her. Here we go. So Amber Rose then got drugged, y'all. Up and down. Okay, up and down. All right, so we all know Tory Hart. Tory Hart is from there. Tory Hart then went the fuck off. So I got another clip. I got another clip We got another clip. Hold on. Gosh darn it. I hope that didn't click on. Okay, hold on. Stop it. All right.
I feel like Amber, for number one, okay, let's start off with this. Now, is Amber Rose speaking about pre-surgery or post-surgery? That's the question. Because now, if she's talking about post-surgery, of course she's not going to look like anybody that's in the South Philly area or North Philly, West Philly, any part of Philly, because she's got enhancements. So she's not going to look, you know, like the everyday girl. But I think Amber, she got it a little twisted too. She let these men gas her up a little bit. She forgot that men gonna tell you whatever they need to tell you to get into the draws. Okay, so they gonna gas you up. They gonna tell you, oh baby, you look beautiful. You know, you the most beautiful girl on the earth. You know, whatever they do, whatever their game is, I don't even know because I don't really get game like that. But they gonna tell her whatever she needs to know, whatever she needs to hear to get into the draws. And then after they get the draws, they out. Like that's just what it is. So I think she's out here in Hollywood. She got caught up a little bit and she's letting these men gas her up. But it's like it's plenty of naturally beautiful people in Philadelphia. And I think the platform that she's on, she has to be more responsible with the word choices because there's a lot of young girls that's out there that looks up to her. You know, they're taking her words, they're taking everything that she says and they're holding on to those words. So for her to say something like that, there's young girls with self-esteem issues. You know, they can feel like, oh, okay, I want to be like Amber Rose, but I have no chance of being like Amber Rose. And, you know, I'm going to take it there. People commit suicide every day because of self-esteem issues. So with the type of platform that she has, you know, it's about using that platform wisely and not just saying whatever you feel like comes out of your mouth that in that moment. Because, I mean, come on, like she's what, almost 40 years old now? What is it, 35, 36? I don't know. But you can't keep saying the same things you were saying back at 20 when you were stripping in the strip club. Because let's face it, Kanye came and saved you. And now he's on to the next. So that's it. That's really all I have to say about that. But Amber, and I rock with Amber. I like Amber, but I can't rock with what she said on that radio interview. I can't.
Where T at? All right. Cut all this shit out. So, gloves are off. Shots fired. And again, I think that goes back to the whole... nice, but I think that goes back to what I was saying about the whole colorism thing, you know. And I think, you know, we all have to understand, especially because I don't know who all watches it, but for those who are black, we deal with the whole colorism thing, and a lot of that is portrayed in the media. So of course, the lighter skin you are, naturally you look more beautiful than any other person. When, come on now, we have, you know, dark skinned women that are bombshells. All right. But that isn't it, you know. But to pretty much make it seem like you the only cute thing that's in Philly. I mean, we got Eve from Philly. I'm just saying, Eve looked good. Who else? I think Left Eye was also from Philly. Jill Scott from Philly. You know, so it's just like somebody gas her head up, and I don't know what the fuck why. But but what is so messed up about this is, for her to speak out, and again, I think after she said it, it registered in her mind like, fuck, that came out wrong. And I think she just did not have enough wherewithal to just go ahead and be like, okay, wait, let me retract how that just came out. But what y'all think? What? I mean, do y'all think that other people are taking it too far? Do y'all think that Tory Hart went in a little too deep on her? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Because this is not the first of clips that we got. I got some more clips, you know. But I found that to be crazy. And the funny thing is, Wiz even put a tweet out there and said, get you a girl who do more than just look cute. I'm sorry, Amber took an L for that one. Amber really took an L for that one. And again, I need for y'all to be thinking about who's going to take the W and the L for this week. She does. She does. I really hate to say this, and this is going to come so bad, especially being the man that says this, but she just needs to go back to those days of just not saying shit, just being quiet and just looking pretty. Really hate to say that, but she really needs to go back to that. And the funny thing is, for her She's run up. Exactly, when she was a mystery, but even like if I'm not saying, I think it was VH1, or it was the VH1 or BET. I think it was VH1, where she had like her own little sex talk show, and y'all see how quickly that fizzled. So yeah, it's kind of saying a lot about you. But let's go ahead and talk about some more fuckery that came up, y'all. So Meek Mill. I think y'all knew I was going to talk about Meek Mill this week. So Meek Mill, but it's not just Meek Mill. Meek Mill and Trick Daddy. Meek Mill made a comment. Okay, he made a comment about, you know, Miami people and all this other shit, and how I guess he has inspired them to, you know, floss a little bit and whatnot. And Trick Daddy didn't take too kindly to those words. So rather than me sit here and give y'all a word for word for word for word, I'm going to just let you watch what the fuck they said, and then we can just come back and talk about it. Again, we doing shit differently this week, just a little bit differently. So hold on.
The biggest in the game, you the one that could seal the deal on this level. Like, you the one that could connect to the people on this level. And it became like a trend for people to try to like take everything from you, but you can't. This is what we offer to the game. I don't think you know. When you see people rolling their skellies up, when you see people with the diamond chains, everybody's wearing Cuban links. When you see people in Miami on the yachts now and Instagram, that comes from the influence of Meek Mill, the Dream Chasers, because they believe us, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of young guys coming up, they don't want to be on the corner toting no gun no more. They trying to rent a Rolls Royce, and they spending their money. It's kind of foolish to spend your money that way, but that ain't the topic no more. Having a 30-shot gun or the 100, the biggest in the game.
All right, so that was me, Trick Daddy.
First of all, you need to know one motherfucker thing. Miami niggas are not followers, not mini-me's and me-toos. We trendsetters. We cocaine selling, machine gun rooting, tooting, shooting, fool-ass niggas. And don't use my city or my niggas for character references. I would not accept it, nigga. I would get out of character, nigga. Do not fuck with me, nigga. Dirt bikes, Cuban links, and yachts. We cocaine cowboys, nigga. Ever since you lost your girl, you been tripping. Ever since you lost your girl, you been tripping, nigga. You better watch your motherfucking mouth. As a matter of fact, your visa has expired, nigga. Do not fuck with me. Your visa has expired, nigga. And you owe me and my city an apology. I'll be waiting, bitch ass nigga. First of all, you need to know one motherfucker.
Okay. Hey, y'all, IG been a little turp. All right, so a lot of people have had a lot to say. Even reading some of the comments off of this the last video alone, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. Now, you got some people saying, Trick Daddy need to, shut the fuck up, sit his ass down. Also, here's what I'm gonna say. Look, very close. We everybody already know how Trick Daddy get down. We all know this. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all remember him going off on his baby mama. I think it might have been Facebook Live or whatever, and then he literally spit on his phone as if he was spitting at her. So we already know how Trick Daddy get down. We already know. So I can see why he got back, because that's like a random motherfucker sit here trying to say some, I taught motherfuckers from Chi-Town how the fuck to get down, and it's because of me that motherfuckers from Chi-Town doing this. I'm pretty sure some real niggas from Chi-Town is gonna sit here and get on camera and be like, you did who say what now? Like, it's going to happen. And the fact that he's like, man, your visa is expired. Pretty much low-key telling him that, bruh, if you pop your ass up in Miami, that's your ass, bruh. It's sad. On one hand, it is sad, because we should evolve past this, but I'm not gonna sit here and not act like I'm not fucking amused by it. But again, we all say that you can't spell Meek Mill without two L's. I think we've already established that. And for you to be such a C-list celebrity and try to make yourself seem as if you are trend-setting anything. He should have stuck with the look. Don't go chasing waterfalls, bro. Just stick to the streets that your ass grew up on and say that you influenced them motherfuckers. But the fact that he, hey, that's all I'm gonna do. I think we've been saying we just need to sit down for a while. I think we've been saying that, but it's not going to happen. It's not. I don't know what to say. I don't. But I think it's time that we move on. And I think we actually gonna kind of zip through this week. And I always say that, and then I actually be on here for like an hour. But we'll see. He been tripping since Nikki. Me might be taking the L. Possibility, but again, we're not done. We're not done. So Ciara has, I guess, made the news this week. We use me with this. So Ciara, she had she was in China. I don't know if she's still there, but in China with her husband and kids, right? And they were pretty much on this toboggan ride. So it's a ride pretty much down the Great Wall of China. Well, you have a lot of people that were in an uproar about it because, of course, she had her baby with her. So, again, I got clips today. I'm just going to show it. It's real quick, but I mean, what's wrong for this? Just going to show it ever so slightly. So you have had a lot of people pretty much saying called Child Protective Services. She's an unfit mother. That was very dangerous. Whoop wop de whoop. You had others saying that they've been on the ride and you can actually control the speed and everything else, hence where her hands were during the ride. Now, I want to know y'all opinion on it, but here's my opinion. And I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. That ain't my wife. Those are not my kids. Thank you. It's her baby. So if shit went horribly wrong, I would feel very sorry for said child. But that's her. Now, of course, there's backlash from it. And maybe, just maybe, she'll think twice about the very next thing that she does. But at the same exact time, this kind of goes back to not every part of your life needs to be put on social media. Because once you put it out there, it's going to get scrutinized. All right. Honestly, I don't fucking care. I said, I mean, shit, if her husband ain't have a problem with it, and that is actually his child, because he actually had baby Future. He had baby Future. She had their newborn. If he ain't tripping about it, I ain't got shit to say. I'm just saying, motherfuckers be looking for a reason to be mad. I don't understand. I don't get it. They do. Now, I probably should have mixed this in with the Love and Hip Hop news that I totally forgot. Moving on. Now, we all know Shamea. Shamea is the friend of Porsha Williams. Well, she recently she was already married, but I think they actually have the actual ceremony in Africa. Now, it was said that Porsha wasn't there, but she was somewhere else, so she got a lot of flack for that. But that's not why we here. We're on this because a lot of people are upset about the dancing that she did. Of course, she did. And of course, like I said, again, today is a different, episode of Tabloids and Trending Topics because I got videos. So I'm gonna show you both videos. So there's one of her in essence like dance was girl, and there's another one of her like breaking the fuck down. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that to y'all, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. You know, like, should people really be upset? So here's the first one. Hold on. Minor technical difficulties, but the last one, like, pretty much her, you know, dropping it down into a split and shit. And you had a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, she was doing too much. And then, again, kind of what we just said about the whole Ciara thing. It is her wedding day. Who the fuck can exactly let her do it? Like, I swear, I think a lot of it is some people are either so miserable in their lives they got to sit here and pass it on to someone else. I think that's really just all what it is. But again, if her dude who is sitting right the fuck there ain't got a problem with it, why the fuck does everybody else have a problem with it? All I can say is it was a damn nice, you know, sight to see. And even, you know, the traditional dancing that she did, I was definitely here for it. I mean, it was nice, you know. And here's the thing, it wasn't she that was actually fucking recording the shit. It was Shekinah that was recording the shit. Oh yeah. I mean, you had somebody comment, you know, saying, you know, she ugly as fuck. Well, she got somebody, so like I said, so some people do the absolute most with the absolute least. All right. I'm sorry. People just do stupid shit. So, another story. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous, and honestly, I'm glad that she isn't a housewife, but a friend of the housewife, because now that she's actually married, I think they might be recruiting her. Not absolutely sure. Oh, I didn't say she was. I'm just saying people saying that, but I know she's very, very gorgeous. Has a banging fucking body. But what? I hope that she does not become an actual housewife, because I think we see how, you know, the housewives of any fucking franchise is mostly Atlanta, and I would really hate for her marriage to crumble because of this fucking show. I think she should just stick to being a friend. Oh, she can. And you know, and the fact that she said, thank you for reminding me, I'm gonna have to sit here and watch the reunion one more good time just to sit here and the Groupon checks. Yes, you did. Read down. And again, I was here for it. Enjoy every fucking minute. So, in different news, so last year, Zoe 101 star Chris Massey was arrested for assaulting his baby mama. I believe you say her name is, I'm going to just say Cassie Jackson. Now, Cassie Jackson is the daughter of Shar Jackson, who we all know from Moesha. Now, I say all of that to say he is now accusing Shar Jackson, who is the grandmother of his child with Cassie, accusing her of abusing his 2-year-old daughter. Now, it appears that he actually has custody. Again, now, why he has custody and not the mama, that's a question that I think we all want to know. But he has filed a restraining order against Shar, saying that when he picked his daughter up from being dropped off with both Shar and Cassie, there was a 4-inch razor cut across her forehead, and claims that Shar said, I'll do whatever I want. Now, a judge has granted Chris request for a restraining order. I know everybody's like, when the fuck you get a grandkid? But the restraining order has been granted for her to stay 50 yards away from the granddaughter. Now, the crazy thing is, Shar Jackson's daughter, Cassie, has come out and pretty much is defending her mother and had made this post. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. So her response was, I told myself this wasn't worth my time, but it is now a legal issue. My mother has never laid a finger on my child, and my ex is a despicable man for slandering her in a futile attempt to save face for his years of documented abuse. Please stop harassing my mother, who has done nothing but protect me and try to get me to see the light where Christopher is concerned. I have filed reports against my ex in the past, but I chose not to fully prosecute him because of my perhaps naive belief that he would change and be a better father to our daughter. Please stop following me expecting a nasty rebuttal. I prefer privacy at all times. I pray God heals my ex's heart, helps him deal with his demons, and continue to protect my daughter through this. So again, the question is, why does he have custody and not her? Again, inquiring minds want to know. But I also want to know what happened to that gash on the daughter's forehead. Exactly. But I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, if he really does have anger issues, maybe he actually did harm to the baby and is trying to blame it on Shar. This is one of those things where we may never, ever know. But this is also one of those where, you know, for a lot of us, you know, because you have some people in the comments saying that, you know, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mother's or your father's advice. But I think we all know that our parents have said shit that turned out to be right. I don't know who cut the baby. Well, here's the, you got people drowning kids and shit. Okay, you got people doing crazy shit. So I don't know. Okay, but a man that would sit here and abuse a motherfucking woman, hey, I wouldn't fucking put it past him. I wouldn't fucking put it past him. But I don't know. So I got a couple more stories. We're going to congratulate some people, and then y'all going to tell me who's going to take the W or the L for this week. All right. So, first, Kanye, Kanye and Kim Kardashian, they have picked a surrogate, and she is now pregnant. So, and this is all because Kim has had her pregnancies and has pretty much been told that if she tries again that it could possibly kill her. So they picked the surrogate. Surrogate is pregnant. Baby expected to be here in January 2018. But also in this news, Kimye, Chloe and Tristan, and Rachel Roy and Jeremiah were on a weekend getaway. Now, if the name Rachel Roy popped out, it should be a reason why. Because if you remember, Beyonce's Lemonade, where it was the song Sorry, saying There it is, saying better call Becky with the good hair. And she came out saying that she was the Becky with good hair. So now that Kanye has, fallen out with Jay-Z and everything, it is convenient that he is now on a getaway with Becky and her boo. Kanye just need to sit the fuck down, like, for real, for real. I got it. You're mad, in your feelings, but you doing the absolute most. You looking. It is shade, but it doesn't make you look good. Granted, it was subtle, and this is one of those where had they been following the Beyonce Jay-Z story, that would have popped out. But the fact that he did this, just like, come on, bro. Now you reaching. Now you reaching. And you mad because Jay-Z shaded you in the song, but you dedicated a segment of your damn performance, I think it was last year, to sit here talking shit on both Beyonce and Jay. Now, I don't go off for damn one of them, but I'm just saying, you can't sit here on stage and go the fuck off on them and don't expect him to sit here and go off on your ass in the fucking song. And now that your fucking feelings hurt, and you also separated from Tidal, now you want to sit here and throw all these fucking subliminal, because that's really what the fuck this is. Like, it's direct shade, but it's kind of subliminal at the same damn time. Doing too much. And here's the thing, it's also one of those where Jay-Z called him, bro. You could have called Jay-Z, man. The phone worked two motherfucking ways. But I'm gonna need for Kanye to sit here, just get a case of the act right, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. And the last story that I got for you guys is Usher Raymond. So, remember how I told y'all last week that a woman had came out and stated that she wanted $10 million. Now, her name is Jane Doe, which pretty much leads us to believe she does not want her name out there. But she, after hearing all the stories and everything, she went and got tested. And conveniently enough, everyone, she now has herpes. So instead of wanting $10 million, she now wants $20 million for emotional harm, medical bills, and punitive damage. Really? Now, before I say my piece on this, I also want to make mention that she, Miss Jane Doe, has now hired Tamika Foster's attorney. And Tamika Foster, of course, is Usher's ex-wife. Her name is Lisa West. But a fun fact is Lisa West was not successful in helping Tamika get custody of her children, because guess who has custody of those children? Usher does. So I think that Miss Jane Doe might want to sit here and pick a different fucking lawyer. I'm just going to throw that out there. Now, here's what I'm going to say about this whole fucking issue. Because I know I did mention last week briefly about safe sex and this, that, and the third. And one thing that I did forget to mention is that when it comes to this particular STI in general, it doesn't matter what protection you wear. This is truly skin-to-skin contact. And people can have herpes damn near anywhere. One of the most common that you'll see is around the mouth area, i.e. like cold sores. And like I said, I've known people to get like, oh my gosh, wait, is that herpes, is that a cold sore? That whole type of thing. So around the mouth is very, prevalent. You can also get it in the mouth, which means that you might not be able to see that, which means that if you are sitting here and, giving oral sex to somebody, or you're just kissing someone orally, that you can get it that way, or it could be from genitals or any of that. So, of course, safe sex should be practiced. And, hey, here's my whole thing. You do what you want to do. If you want to say and do a one-night stand, do a one-night stand. My thing is, I don't think she deserves anything. Here's why. You know who he is. You know he's married, so you're a side chick. So right there, whatever you get out of that is what you get out of it, because you're willingly, sitting here having sex with a married man, right? And depending on where you stay, I think we all remember Fantasia, when she was dating this one guy who was still legally married, because he was saying that he was separated. The wife was able to sue her for, I guess, I forget what it's called, but she can be like, but Fantasia was able to be sued because they were legally still married, and is blaming their crumbling marriage on her. I don't know if that's true with Ursha and where they stay, but I'm just putting it out there where it's like, you're opening yourself up to so many other different fucking things. Is it really worth it? And at the same exact time, I don't know if this was the same individual, but if you see green shit leaking from a dude's dick, and you still decide to sit here and fuck this motherfucker raw, you deserve everything that you fucking get. Now, with this whole 20 mil, again, I don't think she deserves shit. Exactly, she got what she wanted, but I don't think she deserves anything. But I think she's highballing for a low number. Because if she goes for like exactly what she wanted, she's gonna get less than that. So for her to go for a high enough number, of course there's a good chance that she's gonna get a settlement. It's gonna be lower than 20, but it's gonna be somewhere around what she really, really wanted. So, you know, you gotta go high. But I'm just like, I wouldn't be paying that ass shit. You know, you get what the fuck you got. But if I didn't say it last week, I mean, I think it's safe to say that more people are going to come out the woodworks. And right now, Lisa Bloom, who is one of the attorneys for one of the women, has already said there's 3 women as of right now that have come forth. So, I don't know what to say. Ursh, I don't know, bruh. And normally, I would have been drunk the whole damn thing. I'm slipping today. But that's all that I have for that. Again, I'm going to go ahead and get our congrats out the way. Then we're going to have to sit here and pick who's going to take the L, who's going to take the W of the week. So, congrats to Girls Trip. That movie came in second this week. And I know some people be like, why would you congratulate it on being second? Well, the movie that came in first, which I don't fucking care about, it cost over, I think like it cost way more to produce, and the money that it brought in did not even make it break even. But Girls Trip only cost $19 million to make, but they grossed $30 million. So kudos. I haven't had a chance to see it because I've been fucking busy. I'm gonna try to see it this weekend, but no fucking promises, because I'll still be trying to get ready to go and take care of business the upcoming week. But congrats to Girls Trip. Jay-Z's 444 for the second week sits at #1 on Billboard's charts. So congrats to Jay-Z. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood star Safari has got his own spinoff, which is called Wild Safari. Don't know what that is, but if I had to put money on it, I would probably say this is going to be like another For the Love of Ray J, I Love New York, Flavor Love type of thing, which if that's the case, I'll be here for, because Safari is already funny, and I think that will be, you know, back to when reality TV was still good and people on there acting upon food for, you know, their little 5 minutes of fame. So he has a spinoff coming up. We don't know when, we don't know what it's about, but he does have a spinoff, so congrats to him. Taraji P. Henson is going to host BET's annual Black Girls Rock, which comes on August 20th. So congrats to her. And one of the ladies being honored is Roberta Flack, who sung Killing Me Softly. So I was just like, it'd actually be nice if Roberta Flack actually gets up there and do that. I can't even fucking tell you. I don't know. I stopped fucking with Trey Songz a while back, you know, so I really can't tell you. I don't know. What else? Oh, Billboard magazine had did a profile on Cardi B. So Cardi B is actually making big moves right now. And the fact that Billboard magazine featured her, I think it was like a recorded thing where they asked her some questions. You got a lot of people hating, saying that, you know, she raps the way she talks or whatever. But a lot of that is put on, because if you actually take time to sit back and listen to her, Cardi B can actually articulate herself very well. But again, Billboard wants to do a profile on her. Kudos to Cardi B, all right? Queen Sugar has been renewed for a 3rd season, so congrats. Also, back to Girls Trip, the producer, Will Parker, he has signed a deal with OWN Network to give them content. And also director Ava, I think it's DuVernay, has also inked a deal with OWN to do some content. So that is all the congrats that I have for this week. So now with all of that being said, let me grab an index card so I can write this down. Who is going to take, we're going to start off with the L. Who's going to take the L for this week, y'all? And I think it's only a couple of us here, but again, I don't vote. I don't vote. This is for y'all. This is for y'all. Who's going to take the L for this week? Let me see if I can go through his, oh, somebody said Ursh. All right, Ursha Raymond. Let me see. I mean, Fake Trick could take it. Beyonce could still take it. You know, some people might want Rick Ross to take it. Okay, so WWE for the women of Philly. But L is for Amber. Okay. I'm about to say Meek Mill, Trick Daddy. I mean, quite a few people. Shit, Kanye keep fucking taking. So, alright. So it seemed like for L, we have Amber and we have Ursha. Alright. We gotta decide who's gonna do it. I don't want to be the deciding vote, because that's bad for me to have to vote. Because again, this is y'all show. I just come with the topics, okay? I just come with the topics. Or do y'all agree that we should just give both of them the L? Just let them both split it, you know? Let them both have, you know, L of the week. They both can hold up the mantle together. What y'all think about that? I think that'll work. Now, I mean, here's the thing, yeah, but I mean, y'all also gotta remember, R. Kelly gonna do his shit too. I just chose not to talk about R. Kelly. TD, if y'all stop playing. All right. So we'll do that. So a tie. So W of the week. I got the what the fuck? Yeah. All right. So we got the women of Philly. Now, I mean. See, I just left R. Kelly out of it, because that's like an automatic L. But, I mean, for W the week, I mean, we could give it to Ty Gibson for donating $20. I'm sorry, $20,000 for the deceased woman's child. I mean, there's also Girl Trip. I mean, shit, we can even give it to Oprah for sitting here and constantly bringing on new people to replace Tyler, but never mind, it's looking like Girls Trip. Oh, okay, Girls Trip. I put Grills, Lord help me. Girls Trip. Okay, so I think we have it. So I think, so for the L this week, Usher and Amber tie. They're both going to take it. For the W this week, you know what? Why don't I do this? I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to say broadening it. Black women in general take it, but like I said, Girls Trip and the stunning, you know, beautiful women of Philly get the W for this week. So as always, I want to thank y'all for joining me. And here's the thing, to make this a little bit better, I want y'all to start like sending me topics. Like I said, y'all know I have an IG, y'all know I have a Twitter. My Twitter is Spilling All the Tea. My Twitter is T Spilling. So y'all can like send me links, so it's not just me gathering. Instagram. Oh, you must not have it. Like, I have an IG. I don't always use it, which is bad. Like, I have social media and I don't really fucking use it. It's fucking horrible. But I mean, if you guys send me stuff, it'll be easier rather than me just like looking for stuff to sit here and talk about. Because like I said, y'all probably may see some things that may be a hell of a lot more interesting. And of course, y'all know that it was a lot of stuff that I talked about that I could have captioned this with. But again, I don't want just any and everybody coming through here. I want people that actually want to be here to be here. So thank you guys so much for watching. For those watching on YouTube, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share. I will see you guys back here next week. But remember, the week after, I won't be here because I'll be out doing my job. But I'll be back the week after that. So thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.